my school, and after school I'm back to my home and taking session
Back to
from
back
English
home.
Yaari.
Oh, perfect. So are you teaching in school?
Yes,
Oh, great. What are you teaching?
English. So that is why I
Lovely.
committed that mistake. I'm back home.
So you're teaching English and you are learning English.
I means it is for my YouTube channel. I upload one English conversation video on YouTube.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So,
And yes, it is practice session also for me.
uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Mm,
So
mm.
you also teach English in school.
Yes, ma'am.
What grade are you teaching?
Up to secondary classes, 10th.
Up to secondary. Fantastic. So are you teaching any particular skill or is it the syllabus that you are teaching?
Literature and grammar, ma'am.
Oh, lovely literature. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely. So what is your opinion of literature? What kind of literature do you teach? What do they have in the syllabus nowadays?
We prefer NCRT for our senior students,
Okay. Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
I find NCRT quite useful, and it's a collection, means the chapters which are designed for this NCRT syllabus,
Mm-hmm.
they are
And
quite useful for gaining this vocabulary and sentence structure. Means to learn English language, it is quite useful.
mhm. So they have like British literature or Indian literature. What kind of literature do they have?
Mm, mix.
It's a
We
mixed bag.
have, yes, Indian literature also and
Mm-hmm.
foreigner literature also. But a few of them are from British literature.
Mm-hmm.
Means
Okay.
50%, 50%.
Okay. Okay. And what kind of
Mm.
authors do you have for Indian literature?
From Indians,
Mm-hmm. From Indian literature.
Ruskin
Oh.
Bond, Mulk Raj Anand,
Ah.
Subramanyam Bharati,
Okay.
uh, and many of them are more.
Chetan
I don't
Bhagat and all.
remember.
No
Not
problem.
Chetan Bhagat is not a part of our
Not
textbook.
added. Not added as yet.
Yes, no,
I
no,
believe.
no.
I believe he's been added in the.
Kushwant Singh is there.
Ah. Okay. Okay. All old time writers.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. And I believe Chetan Bhagat has been added, but for the MA classes, I think so.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I did hear that he was added. Fantastic. Good, good. So, a little bit about myself. My name is
Mm-hmm.
Sunila, and I'm joining in from Mumbai. And I have been in the industry of communications for about 26 years now. I've been a writer. I'm a screenwriter. I'm a content writer. Also, I have done my TEFL as well as,
Mm-hmm.
I teach spoken English. I've done my certification from British Council, right? So I started teaching, very interestingly, I started teaching street children. And after that, yeah, we used to take English classes. I still do 3 times a week. We teach street children English. And that's how the teaching bug, thank you so much. And that's how the teaching bug caught me. And here we are talking to one another.
Very nice. You are doing a noble job. You
Thank
are
you so much.
educating the most, means
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
it's
underprivileged class and those who
absolutely.
cannot think about learning English.
Hmm.
And you cannot judge their talent, like if they are not able to pay for
Talent.
fee.
Yeah. No,
Very nice, very
they
nice.
are they are not at all capable. They don't have any understanding of English or even the alphabet for that matter. Even knowledge. Some of them don't even go to school, so they don't
Yes,
know
yes.
anything basically. So we are starting from ground zero, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a very enriching experience, to teach somebody who has nothing. And we also teach them with nothing because we don't have access to fancy blackboards or anything. We literally sit in the open and teach them. So yeah, it's great fun. So from one teacher to another, it's a good conversation.
So you have a team for that, or you individually you take this make
Yeah,
this
this is
effort?
a foundation. We have a foundation
Okay.
who
Sorry.
specializes in teaching English and mathematics. And
Mm-hmm.
basically, the objective is to make them employable in the future, right?
Okay, okay.
Because mathematics and language is the foundation of all of everything, of all learning. So once they know mathematics and then they know English skills, and at least they can go ahead and at least do 10th, 12th, and in the
Okay, so
future.
you are giving formal education to them.
Yes, no, we mostly educate them in basic English and mathematics, and there are levels, of course, of E1, E2, E3 types. There are levels, but it's not syllabus. It's not your book syllabus, right? These are communication skills, speech, how to speak. It's like that. So we are teaching them the language and making them able to use the language. Like
But
what?
you said we are preparing them so that they may clear their board classes 10 to 12. They
So
may
for
appear for
10th,
the
yes. So for 10th, we stick to the syllabus, whatever is there as per their boards. But for the lower classes, from ninth onwards, we teach them.
juniors.
Yes.
Yes.
For the juniors, we teach them basic language skills. So we concentrate on the language and
Hmm.
mathematics. And 10th, we don't have an option. We have to concentrate. You must be aware. We have to take care of their syllabus. So yeah,
Hmm.
they can't even read question and answer. So it's that bad, even in the 10th standard.
I
So.
remember, I can recall once I came across some article, was there some story in newspaper, like teaching under bridge,
Mm-hmm.
foot over bridge,
Right.
and means they were drawing pictures on the walls, means in the sort of murals, for teaching them
To boost
diagrams
their
of science.
morale.
No,
Okay.
moral,
Moral science, you mean. Morals.
not moral science. Mural means painting on
Murals.
wall.
Murals.
Murals.
It's called mural. Mural. Murals.
Mural.
Mural. Murals. You mean they paint the walls, right?
Yes, to means
Yes.
they paint the wall with some science diagram or
Yes.
some theorems related to maths.
Okay.
So in that way, teaching process was. It is
So
means
that's
I think it might be from Mumbai only. So they were
possibly.
teaching hundreds and 200s of children were there,
Mm-hmm.
and free
Mm-hmm.
of cost they were teaching in late night hours or
Mm-hmm.
weird hours.
At late in the night. So
Yes.
so yeah, so that's what we do. Mine is in. We have it in the day, thankfully, from 9:30 to 10:30. So we utilize public spaces like gardens and footpaths. But we teach in gardens mostly because it's like a nice atmosphere. It's green and it's very
Oh, do you find
conducive.
such place in Mumbai?
Oh my God! At least in our area, there are lots of green spots. There are
Okay,
plenty of
okay.
gardens. BMC has maintained some very good gardens. Lots of children, in fact, come to the gardens to study. You know, in Mumbai, a lot of these people, a lot of footpaths are filled with children who learn. In the afternoon hours, a lot of people come and teach them. So we have a very active street education community in
Oh,
Mumbai.
very nice, very
Yeah,
nice, very
it's not
nice.
very well known, but it is. In my area itself, we have so many people who teach. So of course we have to get our permissions and all. But yeah, it's
Okay,
it's
okay.
great fun. We do it with permission from the municipality, and that's how we do
Hmm.
it. So tell
And
me,
how they accept that? How they take that teaching, learning?
how do they accept the education?
Yes,
So, it is an uphill battle for us, honestly. It's difficult to get them to sit. You know what's uphill battle, right? Uphill
yes.
battle means we have to keep fighting every day to get them
To
to school.
convince them, to
Yeah,
convince them, and to get them close.
to get
Yes.
them to come to school. So
Hmm.
we use food as a method. We'll give you
Okay.
snacks. We'll give you some nourishment. You know. That's how they come into the school, and
Hmm.
once they like it, they stick on. If they like
Oh,
to, yeah,
okay, okay. Means
we
food is that motivation to get them
mostly,
in your club.
mostly.
Okay.
So, I mean, they come on a daily basis. We register them properly. There are attendance sheets. They're registered, and we monitor their progress with every passing day. In fact, today we had
Hmm.
assessments for them. Which class should we put them into? So yeah,
Okay.
it's very interesting. It's pretty much like school, but nothing like school. You know,
Yes, yes,
it's a very difficult bunch of kids to handle.
yes, yes, ma'am. Very true, very true.
So you tell me, enough about me talking. You tell me. We have a very interesting topic today.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Fear of failures, I think.
The power of failure, rather.
The power of failures,
Yes,
yes.
Yes. Do you know how powerful it is?
Yes, I believe in this quote.
Absolutely. Tell me more. What are your thoughts on the subject? Have you experienced failure?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On various grounds in my
Mm-hmm.
life, I have seen failures,
Mm-hmm.
and I call myself a resilient woman, and this is very true because
Mm-hmm.
I always take a lesson from my failures and always try to do better, and
Mm-hmm.
I always stand up to fight
Mm-hmm.
again.
Mm-hmm.
And we
There
get
is
hatred also, like
hmm,
persisting. Some
hmm.
word is related to persisting.
Persistence. You hate, you said.
Yes, we like persisting means I don't remember the exact word. It
Mm-hmm.
is so similar to this. Persisting means you get hatred, still you are continuing the same thing.
So
Uh,
you mean you get criticized? Is that what you're trying to say?
yes, 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 yes. Like
Mm-hmm.
when there was a regular viewer of my videos,
Mm-hmm.
and regularly in the sense on each and every video or shorts,
Hmm.
he used to give a negative comment
He used to troll you.
in the ways you
Mm-hmm.
can say that. And
Mm-hmm.
once he wrote, after several persistence, still you are going.
That's not the right word he has used. I don't think that's what he meant. Because
Mhm.
persistence is resilience.
Huh, he mean to
Persistence.
say that you,
Huh.
I'm always telling you like you are acting like this, you are overacting, you don't know anything, your angle means mobile angle is weird. Still you are going on. You are not giving importance to my
You're
comments. You are not.
persistent, he must have said. Persistent.
Mm, maybe persistent.
Persistent मतलब आप लगे रहे हो. आप कर ही रहे
Still
हो.
yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're persistent.
No, I just searched that word. I'm missing it now. Means it is not in my
There is
mind.
another word called perseverance.
Perseverance is means it is a positive word to
Of
continue
course.
something, be
Of course.
consistent
Of
after your
course.
failures also.
Yes.
Perseverance, I know, but
Yes.
that word was negative. Persisting or persistence. Uh,
Persistent is also a positive word, but it can also be used in a negative connotation.
mhm,
It can be
mhm,
used either ways. This telecaller is persistent about calling me every afternoon. मतलब वो हर afternoon मुझे phone करके परेशान कर रहा है. Okay,
mhm,
so it
mhm,
can
mhm.
be used either way. So how did you react to this troll?
Many times I ignore. Sometimes I say, "Oh, thank you. You watch my videos so means with so concentration. You are
So much
you
of
always try to
concentration.
find. Yes, you always try to find a fault. Thank you so much for watching my videos."
So you should tell him you must be my fan. Since you want to watch everything, you are actually my secret admirer.
Secret admirer. Yes, yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, there are two ways of looking at it. He's either, yeah, your secret admirer, or he is extremely jealous of your
Mhm,
persistence. You know, and there is
mhm.
a very beautiful term uh, when you when you have lost everything, okay, and when you rise up from that. You know what is it called? There is a term for it.
Yeah. I remember one idiom:
Hmm?
ashes to phoenix.
No, you're right, but it's
Scratch
the
to.
other way around. It's the other way
Okay,
around.
from scratch to.
Wait, I'll write it for you. Like phoenix rising from the like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Okay, I use
It's the
it in
other way
different
around.
sense.
Yes, yes. It's the
Okay,
so
phoenix rising from ashes.
yeah, so there was a story, the story of the phoenix. So I don't know the exact story, but phoenix was a bird. I think
Hmm.
it comes from Egyptian mythology, if I'm
Hmm.
not
Hmm.
mistaken,
Hmm.
basically.
Hmm.
So I think it was burnt or something. It went too close to the sun. I can't recall the story exactly, but the thing was
No,
that, yeah, tell me, you were saying?
no, I also don't remember exactly, but
Mm-hmm.
if you talk about this going near to sun and one Means two men were there. One was father and other was son. Maybe
Hmm,
like
hmm,
that.
hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Not
No,
sure
not
about the
father.
story.
So it was a bird. It was a mythical bird from Greek mythology. Okay, where every time it used to burn and it used to die, but it used to rise back up. Okay, from its
Mm-hmm.
own ashes, it used to be reborn.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the story. So whenever you fail and you stand right back up, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's where you use the term phoenix
Mm-hmm.
rising from the ashes. For example, Amitabh Bachchan, when you know he had an accident and he was bedridden, okay,
Okay.
but
Okay.
he came back, so he rose like a phoenix from the ashes. That's the way
Mm-hmm.
you use that term, you know. Very,
Okay.
very important part of failure, to be able to rise back like a phoenix. I have written it in
Mm.
the chat box so that you understand
Okay.
better. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me, what do you think is a better teacher, success or failure?
Failures.
Okay, your failure is a better teacher, and how so?
It would be a personal experience, but
Okay.
in a general way, I would like to
Mm-hmm.
uh, share these things. Like uh, I appeared for my DSSB exam in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
It was online mode exam, and I couldn't clear that, though I prepared well. So from that thing, I took that lesson. I need to prepare a lot. I need to study a lot now.
Mm-hmm.
So what I thought, instead of preparing for PGT, it's better to prepare for higher rank, means higher level than PGT.
Okay, all right.
Then I started learning for clearing my net exam.
Hmm.
I took all books related to net,
Hmm.
JRF and net in English.
Okay.
And when I was preparing for net, automatically I was preparing for PGT too. Means we
Ah.
have the same syllabus.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I means I cleared my net exam also in the first instance, first chance, and
Mm-hmm.
in second attempt I cleared my PGT exam too.
There you have. Fantastic. So that's a great example of how you learn from failure, right? I mean, yeah, failure is it's called I'll write it in the chat box. It's called the life of hard knocks. Have you heard this term?
Which one?
Life of hard knocks.
Hard knocks means you get uh, bad experience.
Yes. So bad experience, any kind of failure, you can learn better from the life of hard knocks or from the school
Yes.
of hard knocks, right?
Life
Yes.
is a school of hard knocks, ma'am.
Yes. Also perfect.
Every bad experience make you more stronger.
Makes you more stronger. Yes, absolutely. Every bad experience makes you more stronger. And I think you are the word that you were looking for that person is a naysayer. You know what's a naysayer?
No, no, I don't know.
Naysayer मतलब जो हमेशा नहीं नहीं बोलता है ने 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 ने. So there is a and there is nay. A and
Okay, naysay. Okay.
yeah, and why a and nay मतलब yes and no in old English.
A and A, yes and
पुरानी
no.
I'm talking about old English, very old English. So
Okay.
when you say naysayer, naysayer is a person who is always negative. So you're talking about that person who keeps saying bad things about you on your channel. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
always keeps talking bad or negative. That is a naysayer,
Mm-hmm.
your critic, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Okay. The person who cannot do better for themselves always end up as naysayer in their life.
Perfect. Always ends up as a
Ends up.
naysayer. Ends up
Hmm.
as a naysayer. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, Also, a person who gives you criticism, but it makes you better. Okay. What is that called? There is a term for that.
Come again, please.
So, a person who criticizes you, but after what he tells you, you can get better. What is that kind
Hmm.
of criticism called?
Criticism.
No. Yes, it is criticism, but it is called, I'll write it over here. And that is a very important, even as teachers, we have to learn. Uh,
We can take it as a feedback.
Also, feedback. It's called constructive criticism.
Oh yes, yes, yes,
You
yes,
must have
yes.
heard it. You're a teacher, for sure.
Yes, 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 yes.
So just don't give so
Destructive criticism and constructive, yes.
constructive feedback. So whenever you criticize somebody, I mean, it's not enough for me to say, Promila, go for English classes. Why should I go for English classes? Because XYZ. You need to improve your grammar, or you need to improve your accent, or you need to improve the way you speak. So just by telling Promila, listen, go for English classes, it's not enough. Promila will not know.
Mm-hmm.
मैं क्यों जाऊँ भाई क्लासेस में तो बात कर रही हूँ ठीक से you know. So
Mm-hmm.
when I
Mm-hmm.
tell you that, okay, listen, you need to improve on your grammar skills, you need to improve on your spoken English, then you'll know, ठीक है I'll go for this. So that is called constructive feedback and constructive criticism, you know.
Yes,
So it's
yes,
very,
yes.
as a teacher, I'm sure you understand the importance when you teach children.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a very very important cornerstone in learning also, it can change your life if you give somebody constructive criticism, you know.
I
Have
believe in this constructive criticism. Yes. I'm out,
absolutely
and I always means I am the person who give constructive criticism.
gives you
Means
have
true to.